For the third time in 2025, the Federal Reserve voted to cut rates by a quarter point. Perhaps a tacit admission that President Trump was right after all.
Too late. Is he going to lower rates a little bit finally?
With the federal funds rate now at 3.5 to 3.75%, Fed Chair Jerome Powell explained the reasoning behind the cut.
With today's decision, we have lowered our policy rate 0.75 of a percentage point over our last 3 meetings. This further normalization of our policy stance should help stabilize the labor market while allowing inflation to resume its downward trend toward 2% once the effects of tariffs have passed through.
According to the Fed's summary of economic projections, policymakers estimate their target range for the federal funds rate will be 3.25% to 3.5% by the end of next year, 2026. But uncertainty is hanging over the Fed as Jerome Powell's term as chair ends in May next year, with the Trump replacement looming large.
We're going to be looking at a couple of different people, but I have a pretty good idea who I want.
The White House believes cutting rates will help heat up an economy that voters need to feel for the Republicans to do well in the 2026 midterms.
But under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000 a year. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has already seen their wages increase by more than $1,300, and that's in just a few months. And for construction workers, it's $1,800 up versus $3,500 down.
White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles pledged that President Trump would campaign as if it were 2024 all over again. And that's what we saw in Monroe County, Pennsylvania, Tuesday evening, a swing county that President Trump won by a mere 500 votes in 2024. The message? Trump is fixing an economy that former President Joe Biden broke.
They gave you high prices. They gave you the highest inflation in history, and we're bringing those prices down rapidly. Lower prices, bigger paychecks. You're getting lower prices, bigger paychecks.
One way they're doing so? Mass deportation of illegal aliens.
We now have reverse migration, which means more jobs, better wages, and higher income for American citizens, not for illegal aliens.
Reports say that Vice President J.D. Vance is set to travel to Allentown, Pennsylvania next week to make a similar economic pitch to voters. Another northeastern Pennsylvania town with an incumbent House Republican facing a tough challenge. But if President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance are successful, their economy does heat up and voters feel the positive benefits of it, well, then Republicans might be in store for a pretty good 2026 midterm election season. Daniel Baldwin, One American News, the White House.
Some in the left-wing media are freaking out over this new contract between us at OANN and YouTube TV.
It's dangerous that One American News is being platformed on such a large digital streaming pay TV provider. You're freaking out about the fact that people have choice. You know, like people can't be allowed to hear what they have to say. OAN is not the only channel on YouTube TV. There's like dozens of them. So if you don't like what's being said here, we hope you stay, but there's many other things going on in the world. This is how the left operates, Alicia. They operate in censorship. They don't believe in choice and letting people do their own homework. This is the way the authoritarian left works. They don't believe in choice because they don't like the fact that we don't live in the 1960s anymore with 3 networks and your local newspaper.
We have to respect freedom of the press, the First Amendment, free speech. Remember that.
I want to begin tonight by welcoming and thanking all of our new viewers on YouTube TV. Overnight, One American News welcomed a potential 9.4 million new viewers on YouTube TV. So on behalf of everyone here at OAN, welcome to One American News. We are incredibly excited to have you.
This will allow all YouTube TV subscribers to enjoy 16 hours of live news coverage every single day, as well as all of AWE's lifestyle, travel, and family programming, and it will be available in YouTube TV's baseline package. Now, the Vice President and Global Head of Media at YouTube, Justin Connolly, said this about it. Our goal has always been to provide our subscribers with a wide range of content, which is why we're excited to bring One American News to YouTube TV. This partnership gives One American News access to our growing audience, while also giving our subscribers even more choice when it comes to news and entertainment. And we here at The Real Story are extremely grateful for the opportunity to now reach a wider audience. And we're also grateful for the time you give us each and every single day. And we're excited for the future at this amazing network.